I'm just going to title this one Getting Paid to Be You. I'm just going to pause there. Getting paid to be you. Who are you? So, we all know that it's very, very daunting to be on the internet, to be on the YouTubes, to really just put yourself out there. But to me, it seems like the most logical thing in the world. Okay, so you're going to have your flaws. You're going to be overweight. You're going to be have a droopy eye, whatever kind of mess, or maybe you're like just extremely too perfect. Maybe you have the whitest teeth that would blind people. But talking about being you. Um, we go to jobs and we get paid to be us. But the parts of us we don't really want to get paid for, I guess. Uh, we don't want the overstressing of the brain at the office, and we don't want our backs broken at the factories. But usually we go to these places because we have no faith in the other parts of us. Uh, you know, the parts that are funny, the parts that are understanding, inspirational. And like I said, I've been doing this all my life. I don't try to be funny. I don't try to be inspirational. Well, sometimes, uh, I don't try to really keep up with anybody. I'm not with the Joneses. I mean, I know that I may never get any kind of money from YouTube while other people do. Um, and at a certain point in time, you just have to be like, okay, I ain't getting shit for this. I'm just going to work for free. As far as being a YouTube person, I've been doing this for 10 or 11 years, getting nothing, and that doesn't really sad me so much. I would rather do this than do that, because there are some real horror stories that come along with doing things the right way, per se. Like I said, factory work is not as glorious as people think, and it's probably 10 times worse than people think. And I've been there, and when I was young, I wanted to be a guitarist. I wanted to make music, and somewhere along the way, I just got really tired from doing stuff that wasn't really me. You had to pay the bills. That's what they say. You got to pay the bills. But that doesn't really make Rob happy. That just makes Bills happy. So, um, I and a lot of people know my son for his streaming, and I don't try to ride off that or anything. I'm like, he does his thing, and I see how much hard work it is. He really has done so much hard work, and if it was a meritocracy, as people want to talk about, based on what people do, he should have been there. And but the internet's such a chancy thing, I mean, you might get viral because you were really, really you that one day, when you weren't tired. And today's one of those days for me. I'm just putting out videos and stuff. I'm trying not to overload on shorts because shorts equal short attention span in my book. I'm like, you've got 4 or 5 minutes to really, just watch a video if you're really into it. I mean, I've seen some people will watch a movie for 5 minutes and be like, this movie sucks. And it's like, I started off so many shows with just trying to judge the first 5 minutes and end up being wrong. So, I don't understand that mentality. It's like you have to have a little bit of persistence, to get to the root of stuff. Um, hey, see, I got my cover. Yep, my dinosaur cover, my cocoon. This is part of me. It's part of what I do every day. I get in that cocoon and I feel good. I feel so safe and such, and warm and all this. And that's another discussion for another day, because my son does not like when I talk about the womb. Talk about the womb being one of the warmest, safest places you ever had in the whole world. Um, and probably that's why we like covers so much. Just getting so toasty. Well, I'm not going to try to make this video very, very long. I mean, this was just aiming for 4 or 5 minutes. And look at me talking, just being me. And apparently, my son says that I like to talk and rant so much that I should just do this. But we're all just trying to pay those bills until somebody thinks that we are worth the money to watch every day. I'm not trying to be this way or that way. I just kind of, wake up and do whatever I'm gonna do. I've got like all these movies I like. I got songs and food and just layers, man. Ogres have layers. I've never heard such a brilliant thing in my life, And shout out for Shrek back in the day, coming out with that. That and the Smash Mouth song, that was pretty damn brilliant for back in the day. And it still resonates to this day. So, not the sharpest tool in the shed, they say. But, it's cool if people, like you for being you. And every now and then we have like these bloopers, and people are like, that's what made you. It's like, nah, that's just made. I was trying to probably do something else and accidentally did something kind of cool or funny. I don't know. But that's all I got. I'm just going to keep doing this, man. It's kind of fun. Rock on.